Hi smart people, Mr. H here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through Chapter Unit 1 practice test. This is for Math 1 students. And we stop at problem 13. Alright, translate the phrase into algebraic expression. The products of 8 and W. So it's just like you're going to decode the sentence into the math expression. So when you hear the sum means addition. It's go with like more than, more, plus, I don't know, there's a couple more terms that it didn't come up in my mind yet. Different is minus, right? Different is minus, less, the difference, less than, what else, take away, there's a few more things for difference. The products is the multiplication, and opposite with that you have quotient. Quotient is divide. Alright, in this case we have the products of 8 and W. That's where you put your sign, so 8 times W, or just basically 8W. Okay, down here 18, more than twice Marbell score, so 18 plus twice is 2. Mabel, I don't know how to say this, Mabel's score. So use M represent Mabel's score, so it's going to be 2M. I'm sorry if I say that name incorrectly. So 18 plus 2M is your final answer. That's it. You only need to write the expression. You don't have to solve for it. Alright, number 15, evaluate an expression when C is 5 and D is 38. So C is 5, you're going to plug in place of C, and D is 38, you plug it in place of D. That will be 38 minus 6 times 5. Alright, and make sure you follow PEMDAS, which means that you have to multiply first, right? So that will be 38 minus 6 times 5 is 30. The answer is 8. Problem 16. Same idea. We're going to replace x with number 2. We're going to replace x with number 2. And we're going to replace y with number 4. So that will give us 4 squared minus 2 times 2 divided by 2. 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16, minus 4 over 2. 16 minus 4, that will give you 12. Excuse me. 12 divided by 2 will give you 6. 6 is the final answer. Alright, we head into problem number 17. Use the distributive property to remove the parenthesis. So all we have to do is, parenthesis mean multiply, so all we have to do is multiply in the mid. Right, so that will give us negative 4 times negative x is positive 4x. Negative 4 times positive 3 is negative 12, and bring down the y. Negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. And that's it. Number 18. We're going to follow PEMDAS. Okay. 5 times 16 minus 7 minus 31 divided by 2. So we're going to follow PEMDAS. We're going to work inside a parenthesis first. So 16 minus 7. You know what? I will write on this side so I have more space to do this. Alright. So we have 16 minus 7. That will give you 9. And then 5 times 9. Minus 31 divided by 2. Right. So what is it? 5 times 9 is 45. Minus 31 divided by 2. 45 subtract 31 will give you 14, and divided by 2. 14 divided by 2, the answer is 7. And that's it. Alright, so we go to number 19. We're going to work on the numerator. 17 plus 9 times 3 is 27. At the bottom, we have 15 minus 13. That would be 2 square. So 17 plus 27, that will be 44. Divided by 2 square is 4. So that will give you 11. Number 19, the answer is 11. Alright, problem 20. So I think we just went over this problem earlier. So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. One more time. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. Then we bring the variable together. So u to the 8 times u to the 7. And then w times w to the 7. Okay, make sure you rewrite them carefully. All the u and w, put them together. Then what we're going to do is use the product rule to add the power. U to the 8 times u to the 7, which means u of 8 plus 7 is going to be u to the 15. W times w to the 7, which means w to the first, times w to the 7. You add the power, that give you w to the 8. And down here, we bring down the 36. Alright. Problem 21. So we have the power outside parentheses. We're going to use the power of the power. Okay. So 4 to the first power and u to the first power. We distribute 3 into parentheses. So that will be negative 4 to the third power, u to the third, and v to the 12. Negative 4 to the third power is negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 3 times. Right? Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16 times negative 4 is negative 64. So the answer is negative 64. U to the third, v to the 12. Okay. The thing that you may want to pay attention on is the parenthesis. Okay, when you have the negative sign, put them in parentheses so that the whole group gonna repeat itself 3 times. If you don't put them in parentheses, they may forgot the negative sign. You may forgot the negative sign. All right. We go down to problem 22. All right, so first we're gonna deal with the power rule, right? So we have power outside a parenthesis. You're gonna distribute it in. Okay. So now we don't have the number right here, but you have the negative sign. What do I do with the negative sign? So keep in mind that they always one invisible in front of any number. So that technically is negative 1, right? So we can distribute 2 to the power of the negative 1, which is 1. So you will have the following. You will have first, bring down the first group. You know what? I'm going to write down here. Negative 2xy squared z squared. There's no power, so I can go ahead and drop the parenthesis. Times negative 1 to the second power, x to the 6, y to the 8, and z to the second. Okay, from that, we're going to work out the negative 1. Negative 1 squared is negative 1 times negative 1, which is positive 1. So we can write positive 1 here. X to the 6, y 8, z squared. And we bring down the first group. Okay, then we multiply the whole number together. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Then we bring all the variables close to each other. So x times x to the 6, y squared times y8, and z squared times z squared. So we put all the variables together next to each other. Then we work it out. That will give you negative 2, x to the first plus 6x to the 7, y to the second times y to the 8. You add them, that's just y10. And then z of 2 plus 2 is z4. And that's it. That is problem 23. Alright. Okay, now that's problem 22. Problem 23. We have u squared, we have negative 6w to the third, the whole thing raised to the second power. So you have power outside of the parenthesis. So we're going to distribute it in. Don't forget the 6 is 6 to the first power. You have to multiply 2 with the 1. So that will give us u to the fourth, negative 6 to the second power, w to the 6, right? Because 3 times 2 is 6. Now negative 6 squared. Negative 6 squared is negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36. So our final answer is u to the fourth power, 36 w to the sixth power. That's it. Alright, we go to number 24. Number 24, you can reduce your fraction. This one can be reduced by 5, and this one. So that will give you what? 9 over 5, right? W to the 4 divided by W to the first power. So 4 minus 1 is W to the third. X to the third power divided by X to the third power. They divide out evenly. That gives you 1. So your final answer is 9W to the third power over 5. That's it. Alright, now we're heading to the last problem. Okay, we have power outside of parenthesis. So we're going to distribute the negative 3 into parenthesis. Okay, so this one is 1, 3 to the first power. We distribute negative 3 in. That will be 3 to the negative 3, a to the negative 6, and b, negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. Alright, and as we learned that whoever has the negative exponent, he or she not happy with where they are at, so you have to bring them to the bottom. If they're at the bottom, you bring them to the top. So this is b to the 12 over 3 to the negative 3 will go down to the denominator as 3 to the third power. A to the negative 6 turn into a to the positive 6. Right, so that is b12. 3 to the third power is 3 times 3 times 3. That will be 9 times 3 is 27. So 27 a to the 6th power. Alright, that pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching. Please take notes. You can use your note on the test. And thank you. And see you on the next video. And good luck on your test. Alright, bye.